Hey, what's going on, guys? Chad here. Hope you guys are doing well. I just recorded what became a pretty long video. Um, some people were asking me where I've been. I've been off YouTube for like 6 weeks again. My second long break here in not too long. And some people were asking me what I've been up to, so I decided to make a video. Did get a little bit long. It was unscripted, one take, but I watched it and I like all the information in it, even though it was long. It's like 18 minutes. I talk about where I've been and what I've been up to and kind of how I haven't been practicing the drums and what I'm doing to learn how to practice and how I'm trying to get back into music, doing a bunch of different things. I got another teacher, took a Zoom lesson with Steve-O32 from Sum 41. I've been working on a lot of things, just trying to get better at drums. So that's what the video is about. It's like 18 minutes long. Like I said, it's long. If you cut out right now and you're curious on how I'm doing pretty well. As far as the drums go, I'm practicing and I'm trying to get better. I really miss making videos. I miss watching you guys, and I'm trying to get back to it as soon as I can. But if you watch the video, you'll kind of understand where my brain is right now and how I am trying to get back into it and trying to do everything quote unquote better. So if you cut out, that's cool. If you watch the video, that's cool. And either way, I'll see you guys in the next videos. All right, thanks guys, peace. Hey, what's going on, guys? Chad here. Hope everyone's doing well. I wanted to jump on and make what I hope to be a quick video. Hopefully I don't ramble too much, but this is going to be another channel update video. I feel like I just made this video not too long ago, but here I am doing it again as I have had another extended absence from YouTube. I haven't been on YouTube. I think it's been like 6 weeks now. I haven't posted anything, or I haven't been watching anything whatsoever. I think it's been like 6 weeks. It feels like it's been like a year, but it's felt like a long time. I had some people reach out to me to ask what I'm up to and what I've been working on, and I let them know. But I thought, hey, it's been so long. I just want to put out a video because I want to let people know what I'm up to, because I appreciate you guys, and I kind of feel a little obligated to tell you what's going on, because so many of you have been supporting me. I just don't want to disappear like that. So if you're going to cut out right now and you don't want to watch this video, the short answer to everything is I'm doing pretty good overall, and I've been practicing the drums, and I'm trying to get better at the drums. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. So yeah, that's the short answer. Now, to elaborate on that a little bit, and I'm kind of curious about other people, but in my last update video, I kind of talked about how I had some burnout and I had problems with recording. That's what kind of led to that, taking a month off. And that extended into this period. You know, I had that month off, then I did a couple videos. Now I took like the 6 weeks off, and I think I saw some of that burnout and a lot of frustrations recording. I've learned probably 8 songs, and I just can't get them recorded. And it's gone to the point where I don't even want to turn on the camera. I get so frustrated with it all. It's become super frustrating and almost like just getting angry with the whole process, which is so goofy because, you know, this is just a YouTube channel, and it's a hobby and it's supposed to be fun, and starting to feel that way isn't good. You know, I love my channel so much. I've had so much fun making the music, and getting to that point, I'm like, I just need to step back, take a break. And that's what kind of led to this second 6-week off break. And I look deeper into it. You know, I've really missed making videos, especially working on these collaborations and stuff with people. And I kind of took a look at everything as a whole to see what happened other than just getting frustrated. And I came to the point where I think I figured out that I've never actually practiced playing the drums, which sounds really weird. If you don't know, I've been playing drums now for just over a year, but really I have one solid year of playing. Once I finished that first year, I kind of wasn't very active playing so much. It's when all this burnout and stuff happened. So I have one solid year under me. And when I say I haven't practiced, one day I woke up, I bought a drum set, put it together, I started playing, and I practiced for like 2 weeks just learning how to play a basic beat. Then I got a drum teacher. He showed me some stuff for about 2 weeks. But then at that point, I'm like, I want to do songs. So he taught me a song, Coldplay by yeah, it was a Coldplay song, Out of Everything. But I learned that. Then I decided to record it because I wanted to see what it sounded like, and it was terrible, which was awesome because I went back and I corrected mistakes and I kept working on it. Then I made a video and I'm like, man, this is actually pretty cool. I have a song done and I'm happy with it. Then I decided to put it on YouTube as a place just to store my covers that I planned on doing at that point. And once I got that song done, all I wanted to do was make songs. It was so much fun. And for the next year, in that first solid year of playing, all I did was learn songs and make covers, which was very fun. But during that time, I never really practiced the drums ever. Now, obviously, when you're learning songs, you're practicing in some degree. But all my time was spent just learning the song and then getting it recorded and posted. And as a new person, that took a lot of time. And at first I was learning a lot, but then, after 4 months, 6 months, moving into the end of that year, I started cherry picking all my songs. I was kind of doing the same type of songs, same beats. I was staying away from fills because I never practiced them, and I'm like, oh, I can't do that in my head. So by the end of that year, I really wasn't learning anything whatsoever. I got a lot better at playing these basic songs, but I wasn't learning anything and I really wasn't getting better. And then when I got into my second year, I told myself I wanted to get better, play some harder stuff, and I just tried to jump right into it and using the same process of just learning a song and playing. And then that's when the frustration hit because I couldn't do a lot of stuff outside of the basic stuff. Basic stuff, meaning like basic patterns and stuff like that. And I think that's where all the frustration came in. So I think that's a big thing of what happened to me. And I kind of looked at that and then I'm like, well, I need to correct this because I really miss my channel. I really miss making music. And I do feel like I'm a pretty good accomplished beginner. And I am ready to kind of move on to the next level and learn some stuff. And I just want to start making some videos again. So I decided, hey, I need to start practicing. First thing I did, I grabbed a second drum teacher. There's this guy that I met. He has a 90s band. Me and my wife were at a bar. We saw him play. They were awesome. Just playing popular 90s music. But they played a real Big Fish song and a Goldfinger song. I'm like, oh, these guys are pretty cool. I don't think anybody in the bar knew those songs, but I did. It's pretty cool. And we ended up having these guys play my wife's birthday at our house. Super fun. A little house party. Bunch of old people having a house party, but it was pretty cool and it was fun. But then I learned that he's totally into punk. That's his main genre. He plays guitar and sings, but he's also a very, very good punk drummer. So I started taking lessons with him, just 30 minutes a week. I'm still with my original drum teacher. He's awesome, but it's really good just to work with a guy that predominantly plays punk because he knows exactly what it took to get into playing what he's doing. The other cool thing that I did that got really motivating, or really got me motivated, was I took a Zoom drum lesson with Steve-O32 from Sum 41, the ex-drummer from Sum 41. Super, super nice guy. I don't think Zoom is a place you can really take lessons for an extended period of time. But I got on there for it was an hour, but he stayed on with me for an hour and a half. And I just picked his brain. There's so many details about playing drums. I'm sure all instruments, but how do you hold the stick? How do you hit? What technique do you use? There's different techniques. And the answer to that is there's a lot of different ones, but every time I meet a drummer, I always ask them. And talking to him, he was the best person I talked to, which makes sense because he's basically a professional drummer, quote unquote, if that will make sense. That's what he did for his whole life and played in such a big band. And the stuff that he talked about, what he did was he broke everything down and he made everything simple. So many people on YouTube want to have these channels where they're trying to teach people how to do stuff. And now I'll talk about drums. And they just get in there and they just try to slam so much information. Sometimes I think just to try to sound smart And really, when you're learning things, there should be steps into what you're learning. And a lot of the beginner videos I watch, it's like, hey, do single strokes, double stroke, paradiddle, double paradiddle, molar, push-pull, and that's all in one video. And I know better than that because I'm like, well, you should just start out learning things and move on. But all the videos are like that, so I was trying to do everything at once. The one thing I got from him, which was so easy, he's like, Chad, just make it basic. He's like, you want to play punk, 80% of punk fills are just single stroke rolls. He said with Sum 41, single stroke rolls were all the fills he played. He said there might have been one or two songs where it didn't have a single stroke roll. So he said, don't worry about doubles. Don't worry about these paradiddles. Just work on your singles. He gave me 4 easy exercises to get my hand speed going, because that's the other thing I want to do, and to get my singles going. And I took those and I started working on those, and I've already seen improvement. So I said I wasn't practicing. Now I am practicing, and it's actually been pretty fun. Like I said, the 2 things I want to work on are hand speed. That just takes time. And my single stroke rolls. And what I've been doing, I've been working with a metronome, which I've done in the past. But I think it's human nature to always want to jump ahead and speed things up. And when I used to work with a metronome, I would set my BPM, and I would keep jumping like 5 or 10 at a time. And that's too much to jump when you're learning. And I always knew small steps, take it slow. And I never did that. But starting about 2 weeks ago, I started to do that. And I did it with my single stroke rolls. I set the metronome to 120, which is mind-numbingly slow. And I played an 8th note beat. Thought someone was walking in on me. I was playing an 8th note beat. And at the end of each measure, I would fill either 4-stroke, 8-stroke, or 12. And then I did that for a couple minutes, which was plenty at that BPM. And then I went up to 122. I didn't jump to 130. I didn't jump to 140. Just went to 122. Did that for a couple minutes. Then I jumped to 124. And I practiced like that. And that session was like 3 hours. Once I got to like 140, I spent more like 5 minutes on each. And I got all the way up to doing these fills at like 160 to 170. I probably could have went a little bit faster, but I got to the point where I'm like, all right, these are starting to feel like they're getting a little bit more, not hard, but yeah, hard, I guess. Not as easy. But through all that, I backed down. One song I'm doing right now is a 140 BPM song. After going up to 170, properly taking my time to get there, doing 4-stroke, 8-stroke, and 12-stroke rolls across the whole kit, just all different fills. A 4-stroke roll at 140, I'm like, man, this is all muscle memory now, and it's easy, and I can just play it. So I learned a ton, keep things simple, and that's how I'm attacking my practice sessions now, which I'm actually having a lot of fun with. So I'm going to keep doing that with my single stroke rolls. I want to work on my 8th note speeds, my 8th note speed. There's different techniques that I'm working on, but I'm going to work on that. And yeah, there's some different kick patterns I'm going to work on. I'm just going to take everything slow and build it up the way that I should be doing. So this video is dragging on 12 minutes. I always wanted to be short, but I always keep rambling. But yeah, I've been practicing, and I'm trying to get back into it. But I don't just want to rush out videos. I want to make good videos. I take pride in my work. I try to do, as best as I can. I know I probably don't do the best covers, but I do ones that I'm happy with. And I kind of judge my covers by how much I like them. I always make my videos for me. I don't worry about likes or views, or if I did, I'd probably pick some more popular songs. But I always judge my success of a video once I learn the song and I play it and I put it together and I do all my editing. And I sit back and I watch it and I get a smile on my face because I'm like, yeah, that's rad. Then I know that I've succeeded. I don't know if people are going to like it, but I'm happy. So that's kind of what I've been doing. That's always how I base doing my videos. So I want to get back to doing that. I was getting to the point where I wasn't really happy with them. And a lot of it had to do with everything I've been talking about. So yeah, I've been practicing. I want to get back into it so bad. But I'm not putting a time frame on anything. The other thing I've had a problem with is like I feel like I just had to pump out videos, like be on a schedule. There's a young lady from the UK who talked about it, Alice. She had a video and it's so funny. She posted, I'm like, that's me. And she just talking about like trying to stay on a schedule, putting out videos. And she was talking about not practicing. It's kind of what led me into making this video. And yeah, just struggling. And I had no time to practice because all I was doing was trying to pump out songs. And the other thing, being a new person, learning these songs was hard. And I didn't really learn the song completely before I tried to record it. I would learn the whole song, and if there's hard parts, I would just start recording. Then if I hit the hard parts, I had a complete video. That's a terrible way to do this. I don't know if any of you try to record videos like that, but what happens is you start screwing up the easy parts, and it makes the recording process just take a lot longer, sometimes up to days, because I didn't properly learn the whole song. So I'm getting away from that. I need to practice, actually learn the songs. So I'm also not going to be on a schedule. I just want to get better, and once I get a little bit better, I could probably start pumping out some videos. I just need to get a little bit better. I got some really cool songs that I'm working on, but that's all what's going on with me. The last thing that I guess I'll share too, that kind of made things miserable, I was following way too many people. You know, it's been over a year and I kind of built up, you know, all these people I'm following. I put on all my notifications for everyone, and it became way too much to follow, to the point where I couldn't keep up watching. So I got to the point where I went back and I started, if people aren't watching what I'm doing, this might sound bad, like I'm not the greatest person in the world, so why am I saying this? But if people aren't watching me, I can't really watch them. And the whole reason really behind that is just, I just don't have time to keep up on the notifications. It's just crushing me. So, you know, people that are watching me, I'm going to watch their videos. I know I haven't been recently. I'm going to get back into it, though. I really miss watching you guys. You guys all know who you are. I've been watching your videos, leaving likes and comments. Before this break, I'm going to get back to doing that. So I kind of cut back on that because that was making this whole process of running a channel almost impossible. So yeah, I'm kind of done with that too. But this has dragged on way too long. If you hung with me, that's cool. I'm gonna get back into making music. I've been playing a lot. I've been having fun again. One of my favorite things to do is just throw on a playlist and I just play with whatever song comes on next. Right, wrong, it doesn't matter. Just play with it, and that's so much fun, and there's a lot of learning that can come from that too. So I'm gonna keep having fun. I really want to make some videos. I want to get back to doing collaborations. Another rule I set for myself that I think was hurting me on these collaborations is I'm gonna learn songs and record them, then try to collaborate on them. I would learn a song, think I have it, get someone to collaborate. They would send me their music like the same day where I'm working on it, or the next day, and then I had like all this pressure to get my drums done for it, and that combined with everything I talked about just made the recording process hard. Sometimes where I couldn't even get the song done, then I feel bad. You know, someone took time to work with me and then I didn't do my part. So I don't want to do that to people. I'm going to learn songs, get them recorded, then collaborate. And we're going to keep doing collaborations because they are my favorite thing to do. So thank you to everyone who wants to work with me. That's cool. But yeah, this has gone on way too long. I'm going to keep practicing. Hopefully I'll get some, planning here in the next 2 weeks to hopefully get something out. I'm driving my dad to Canada next week, so I'll be gone for the week. Go back home. That's where I'm from. He's got a reunion. I said I'd drive him. I don't trust him driving that far by himself. So I'm going to take care of him. I'll bring him up there and go around the old stomping grounds around Ottawa, where I'm from. So I'm going to do that. And tonight I'm going to see the Jasons with the Queers. Super pumped. Never seen the Jasons. I did one of their covers. Go check that one out. It was a couple videos ago. So that's it. Like I said, this has been way too long, but if you hung with me, thank you. I really appreciate everyone's support. If you supported me in any way, I love you guys so much. I love my channel. I really miss working on it, but I'm not upset with anything. I'm going to take everything I learned and move on and kind of get into phase 2 here. And I'm going to keep working, and we'll get some videos out and we'll have some fun. I'll start watching your guys' videos again. And with that, again, I hope you're all doing well. Make sure you take care of yourselves, and I will see you guys in the videos. All right. Thanks, guys. Peace.